Hey guys, Ron here. I did it again. Reading the papers. It's terrible. I got 15 1 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Black drives. These 64 megabyte cache. These are good drives. These are good drives. The blacks. Um, I was able to get 15 of them. I've already used 3 in systems. I'm about to put this SSD and one of these in that little mini guy we built. Just built. We saw the other day. So again, the guy got 70 of these. I bought 15. I'm not gonna tell you how much. It's just ridiculous. They're all like brand new. I'm gonna buy another 25 probably, so 40 altogether. Probably less than $10 each in a package. Like I said, that's the way to buy. Always the way to buy. Same as this i7 and that motherboard, and even this R9 200. Just unbelievable. And these systems are performing really top notch. Alright guys, I'm gonna put a keyboard and a monitor on a little table, that little machine, tie wrap, do some cable management, try to get a drive in there and get an SSD and get Windows loaded, and have a nice little system. So this is what's going on here. Place is a half a wreck, but it's not that bad. Alright guys, we're going to get this thing loaded up and see what we can do. Alright? Alright. Be back in a minute. Phase 2. Got 12 of these drives left. I'm going to use one more now. I mean, it's so convenient to have this stuff handy when you need it. It's amazing. It's just like having that cooler. I didn't know I was going to need it, but I knew I was going to need it eventually. Made a deal for this CPU in this machine. Threw that cooler right on there. Alright guys. Ciao for now. Alright guys, so we got a little monitor here that's VGA and HDMI. Got the machine. We're going to open up and do some cable management. Get these drives in there. So you can make a nice little station here to work. Gonna watch some movies while we're doing that. Also want to mention, got this HDMI splitter. So what I'm doing with this is I've got one cable going to this monitor on HDMI, and the other one going to the second channel on this one. And the splitter, I can run them simultaneously and nicely, which sometimes is better than trying to run VGA and HDMI out of this these cards, because when you share under Windows, when you duplicate it, it doesn't allow you to like set the resolution per monitor individually. It's everything's the same, so it's a little more flexible, and it's a little different than the other splitter I have, which goes the other way. It's this takes one input and two inputs and one output. And the other splitter I have goes the other way, so you can select 3 inputs to 1 output so you can take 3 HDMIs and say switch them to 1 monitor. And you got a remote switch on that. And it's powered, but it gets power from the HDMI cable as well. Another great piece. Alright guys, so we get organized, open this thing up, see what we got. Alright. Also, I need to add a fan to this too, so we're going to add a fan. Small cutters for tightening up tie wraps and snipping them, and a screwdriver. That's all you need to build LA systems. Is good Phillips. Alright guys, so let's get to work. Alright guys, so this is what I came up with. I originally call cable management. It's really not bad, but there's no room to work in here, so I did the best that I could one-handed. There's some slots to run on the other side, but I couldn't. To run these cables out and back in is impossible. So that's the best I could do. I don't think it's that bad. And I hooked up the card reader, which has a SD and micro SD on the same card slot as USB 2. It's just 2 USB connectors, so that should work. Alright, so let's try and get a hard drive. I was going to try and get another fan in there, but that looks like another disaster. Let's try and figure something out. Anyway, I think it looks pretty good, considering. I grudgingly call that cable management. Alright, let's get an SD on there and see if we get some Windows running. And then let's get a Wi-Fi dongle, see if we can get online, and then let's add a hard drive. The hard drive is bigger than the whole computer practically. Alright guys, see you in a minute. Ciao for now. Alright guys, I got a SSD in there with SATA data and power. There's no place to put a hard drive really, so if I need a hard drive I'll probably use a 1 terabyte external USB, or maybe I'll just run a wire out the outside of the chassis. Just leave it somewhere. You know, but Velcro up somewhere. But right now that's what we got. I'm going to fire it up, test it out. Looks pretty good. It's not bad for this little guy. And everything's tight and nice. SSD's hidden in there. SATA data cable, power cables plugged in. There's plenty of SATA power connectors, spares, but there's really no room to work. So, alright, let's go to phase 3 and see if we can fire this guy up. Everything's still working. Alright, so getting ready to fire her up. Like I said, if I need extra storage, there's a 1 terabyte external drive, very small. I can actually mount it internally and run a cable out or do something creative. Keyboard, mouse, dongles, all set up, Wi-Fi set up. So we're going to fire this up and do a smoke test. I literally mean a smoke test. We'll see. Alright guys. Alright, so let's give it the first power up. See, we got an LED in the power switch. Very nice. We got a BIOS. Went right to Windows. That's quick. I was going to go to the BIOS to see what's going on. Yeah, that was quick, huh? Oh, it's still loading. Yeah, 3 days later. That was quick. Alright, so let's see. Very quiet. You hear a little bit of a buzz, but it's really quiet. Let's see. What do we got on here? Wind miner, get rid of that. Shut that off for now. The LED in the front for hard disk activity is working nice. LED in the switch is working nice. Let's see, what do we got? CPU ID, let's see what it says here. Also got to see if we got any audio on this HDMI. Usually that's a problem with these guys. So it shows the Intel, doesn't say what it is. Oh yeah, there it is. Celeron, GPU 3950, 3990, I can't see. Blah blah blah. I only got 4 gigs I think in there right now. Microsoft basic adapter, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see if it'll go out. Let's see if we can connect it up. See if I can remember this. That wasn't right. Let's try it again. Yeah, it went online, okay. So let's go to Google. YouTube. There should be audio on here. Alright guys, so everything's up so far, so I'll run some CPU tests and some memory tests and let's go from there and be back. Yeah, so the audio is up on the monitor, and it's up on the on YouTube, and it's up on the operating system. So gotta check the drivers or see what we can do about the audio on this. I may have to update the driver real quick. Let's take a look. Playback devices, digital audio, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it shows it working, so we just gotta get it to come up, get the drivers to work. Alright guys, we'll be back. Alright guys, got the audio working, system's working nice. Everything's coming together fine on this. Audio's good. Just had to go to Device Manager and tell it to look for new hardware. Didn't even have to go get drivers or anything. So that's all running off HDMI. Nice and quiet. 10 D3A motherboard for so the Wi-Fi is working on the dongle. For 6 mouse keyboard working on the other dongle. 6 PCI risers, cheap power supply. And yet another system. I'm going to advertise this guy and see if I can get him sold. Probably like $300, $350, something like that. It's all new stuff. You know, why not make a few dollars, get somebody a good system. It's got a nice SSD, 128 gig. I got an external 1 terabyte. Somebody ended up with a nice piece. It's a nice and small form factor. It's a real rocket ship. Alright guys, out for now. Thanks for hanging in there. Hope this wasn't too boring. Ciao. So for the heck of it, I thought I'd run a benchmark on a graphic, on a benchmark on the graphics for gaming. Let's see how it does. It looks pretty good. I don't know what the score will be, but we'll see. 3D Mark, but this is like the low end for PCs and home units, not for gaming machines. Well, it seems pretty smooth. Alright, I'll come back and see the scores. Okay guys, out.